Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday, or whatever day you see this. Happy Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever day it is. This morning we got up early, as you guys saw, went and trained. We had about 45 minutes to actually train. So did like 15 minutes of cardio before, and then we did 45 minutes. I did chest and triceps. He did shoulders. And the reason that we are doing that is because we are currently on our way to a workshop that we are working on through our mastermind. So I'm gonna take you guys with us. We're going to Malibu. We're going to a sick location. So I want to show you guys just a little bit behind the scenes, BTS, and we're heading there now. So see you there. It feels like we are in a magical fairyland right now in Malibu. You'll see why. When there's grass in the driveway. Wow, so pretty. So pretty. Hey Mike, is it okay if I vlog some of this?
Yeah, of course. So I know my people. Fear, doubt, shit going wrong, hits you in the face, and it threatens to throw you off track and threatens to haunt you and cause self-doubt. And so
Good morning, everybody. It's a new day. It's a fresh day, new outfit. I actually thought I lost my camera yesterday, but it was in Brian's bag, so it was all okay. And we are actually at a new location, so I'll show you guys this place. It's absolutely fabulous. And as you just saw, like, the staircase is pretty sick. So we're on day 2 of this event that we are at to work on our business development, work on our self-development. So super excited, high energy. We woke up at 3:45 this morning to go train, and Brian and I were just talking about how freaking excited we are about this like current season that we're in. Because guys, if you've never had this phase, I hope that you experience it one day, because there's been a few select times where Brian and I are just like laser focused and have so much going on. Like even in college, I'd work like 16-hour days where I'd go like get up at 4, go train for 2.5 hours for prep, and then go to classes all day, and then do homework, and then go to work. And it was just a constant, can be draining time, but also super exciting and very grateful to be so busy and to be so driven. So that's kind of what we're focused on right now in this current season for both of us, both really focused on growing. And yesterday was amazing. I just felt so much clarity. We had workshops all day. We were working on different areas of business development, and then also self-development, how to tell stories and how to really get your message out there and get what you want to get across. So that's what we're working on today. I'll have to show you like the food, the location, and everything, because we're up in the hills right now. It's absolutely amazing. Yes, this is the coolest cup ever. That looks so freaking good. So all of our sessions are done right now. We're taking a break. Also have avocado toast with smoked salmon. I've been filming every meal, so don't mind me. Alright, so another day, another activity. Sarah, I look ridiculous. Ignore it, it's okay. So many activities need to occur before we go to Jamaica, so I figure I'm just gonna show you guys everything that I'm doing this week. I do have to recap the weekend as well, but I'll probably do that at the end. So for now, this is step 1 for preparation for photo shoot and Jamaica. Yes. Ta-da! This lady didn't do very good this time. There's still some spots, but we are hairless. Step 2, get my body fat tested. If you guys will remember that first back to basics video in April or May or June, I can't even remember, I had kind of just started to fall out of love with my body, and I was like, okay, I really need to bring myself back to basics. And then through that series, I found like my maintenance level, as opposed to like just going up and down and kind of fucking around. And my maintenance level was like 2,000 calories, 134-ish, 135 pounds. And then at the end of that phase is when I really started to get uncomfortable. I just felt like puffy all the time. Like not like bloated or digestive issues, but I just felt like puffy. I didn't feel like I could be Lindsay. So that's when I started this cut for Jamaica. And now Jamaica is here in a few days. So this is step 2. We are getting our body fat tested. We are seeing where we're at. And I want to give a better explanation of that in just a bit. But I don't expect it to be that much different, guys. And the reason that I say that is because I was the exact same weight, but I feel so much lighter. I feel so much leaner. I feel more athletic. I feel like you can actually like do athletic things and not feel like I'm dying. You know how you feel like really heavy, even if your weight, it might be the same. Hopefully you guys know what I mean. I know that my girls go through this a lot. So this is also why I wanted to test this, to be like, okay, weight's not really different, body fat's maybe super different or not really different, but I feel so much better, and that's literally all that I care about at this point. So in we go. Wow. I am so surprised at my body fat percentage. Let's walk through these phases really quick. You guys just saw me before I got scanned. When I first got my body fat tested, I was pretty small still. I was like around what I weigh now, but I felt really bloated all the time, and I was just like, ugh, like it felt like I just had a tummy and it was not comfortable. Everywhere else was like fine, but I just didn't like my overall shape. And I'll put a picture here. And then when I did the back to basics series, I got up to where everything felt really puffy, like not just my stomach. And then I did a cut for Jamaica. And so now I'm like just about where I was body fat wise, but I cut my calories down throughout that whole phase. And I feel like my shape is completely different. So body fat percentage. Where I started when I did before I did back to basics, I started at 21.4. I am now 22.8% body fat. How interesting. So I'm like, I wonder where I was at the end of the Back to Basics series. I was probably like 27, 26. I was just like, oh, totally was not anticipating it to go up by that much. But if I think about where I was like pre Back to Basics, I was still pretty tiny. I just was really bloated all the time. The interesting thing here is that I did go up by 1.5% body fat. I also lost some muscle. I also haven't been training as hard, and I've been cutting. Or training as heavy. I'm sorry. I'm still training hard. But the interesting thing is that my body fat in my stomach, my trunk, has gone down. Which makes sense based on what you see in pictures. So that, I'm actually really intrigued and kind of excited to see, because it's so obvious from pictures how my stomach is smaller and how my waist is actually present. So if I'm gonna have a higher body fat percentage, I would way rather have a little bit more fat in my arms and a little bit more fat in my legs than have a big uncomfortable tummy. You guys know what I mean. I know I'm not fat. Don't say that. But it's interesting just to see that my body is completely recomped and that I feel so much better, but it's higher. Super interesting. But just a note for you guys, if you're going through a cutting phase and you're not seeing the scale change, really focus on how you feel in your clothes. Focus on how you see your body recomping and what you want from your cut. Like if you want to lose weight, that's one thing. But if you really just want to feel better, that's a whole different ballgame. So this is the summary from June until October of all the different phases that I've done. I wasn't expecting to do this in this video, and it's probably going to be a bit longer. I'm so interested. I'm not like excited or upset. I'm just like, huh, that's really interesting and really cool. So hopefully that's a nice reminder for you guys that your body's going to go through some shit, and it takes a long time to recomp your body, but This is the best I have felt since I've competed. Point blank. Best I've felt. About my body, about my overall view of my body, about how I feel in clothes, bathing suits, everything. Take that, run with it. Let me know what your feedback is, and I think I'm actually gonna end the video here. So it was an amazing week, an amazing weekend. I have a photo shoot with Nadim tomorrow. Then we're going to Jamaica. I feel empowered, I feel good, I'm stoked. Empowered from that weekend. I feel good about my body, I feel good about the scan. Like in the past I probably would have just like cried seeing that number go up, and now I'm like, huh, interesting. So that's a really big win, really big mental win for me. Alright guys, I'm gonna go. This is probably a really long video, so I'll see you guys in Jamaica. Make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you like this video so that you guys can see the Jamaica adventures. Alright, I love you guys, bye.